Welcome to Bladecast TV.
Okay, so here we go again. What is that you say? Third time's the charm. So, okay, here with me today again for the third time is.
It's me co-casting Volcom to get a review here.
Okay, everything works fine. Let's start talking about the important things and less about my problems. So,
Oh, that's a hot topic by itself, but you're right,
it
let's
is,
keep
it
it on
is.
the match.
Okay, so today we got the public enemies, or pub for short, and they're going up against Auxilia. And this is the lower bracket final. As I guess most of you know, the tournament system runs a GSL style format, which is four teams. They face each other at random, two teams against two teams, and then you have an upper and lower bracket final after it. So the winner against winner, loser against loser, and then winner against loser of upper bracket and lower bracket. And this will be, like this week, it's Public Enemies and Auxilia.
Yep, and if I can add to that, for the people who aren't really following how this bracket is working out, it's all posted on Tailworld's forum where you can really see it in a nice layout. So be sure to check that out as well, and give your opinion in it if you have that.
Yeah, there's a feedback thread, right? So
Yeah, there's suggestions and questions and more of that kind of stuff. So all your input is always read and accepted by all the admins and the referees of this tournament.
says the admin. Right?
I read some of them.
Yeah, okay, so let's go into the teams a bit. So as I've said like 5 times now, it's Public Enemies and Auxilia. And Pub, they're a bit of a mix with AE, a few strays, and from Castellan, like OGL, and a few from there, like Caesar, Eder, and Kane. And Auxilia is just an, or yes, but they're the all-star team of Turkey, right? Like Kefren, Sir Knight, Tyke, like Erelhach, Spooky. So it's two very good teams.
They're actually the best players of Turkey in the battle modes that I can think of. There's a few more guys that are missing out from that roster, but they're definitely really individually strong guys. So I'm excited to hear and see what they do as a team.
Yeah,
a little comment here though, Oliver. I'm getting a small message that I'm quite low on the voice on the chat. Maybe it's because I have a low voice in general, but if you could turn
it's
me
you
up
that's
a little
low.
bit.
I can't help you more.
I'll try screaming, but I would definitely help out if you could give me like a little boost or something in the PS.
Magic.
Thank you. So yeah, Auxilia, Turkish side, and public enemies. They are more of the like British area side, if I can say it. Like few guys outside of it, of course. Both really strong teams, and I'm excited to see what happens though. The Turkish have a higher ping, which is the latency to the server is kind of more distant. But they've been playing a lot in the European scene, so I think they can handle the pressure. Depends on their tactics really and their team play, as I said before, to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, and today's fixture is Field by the River and Valoran. So it's one very cavalry-heavy map in Field by the River, where it's hard for both infantries and archers to do a lot of work. And on Valoran it's very inf-heavy, so you know, the Turks are usually famous for their very good archers, like Spooky and Erlhach, for Auxilia, for an example. So I think it will be interesting to see if they can pull out some like good performance from their archers today. It will be key, at least.
Yep, definitely gonna wait for that, but you can't underestimate like the rest of the bunch as well. Though I think weren't the Turkish people the first one that kind of invented the massive cav strategy, like with 6 cav and stuff? Or am I wrong about that?
No, that was AE, I think.
Okay, so it's Pub that's invented it. Okay, okay. Well, with the Vager side setup, I think that the archers that you just mentioned, if they get called in and like play for Auxilia, that with Vagers, the stronger faction in the archery, will have an easy time shooting down those horses on the Saarinen. First set is the other way around though. Pub starting out with Vagers, and we'll see how they are using their archers. Because right now, with the team that's been called in, I think they're gonna go with a lot of Cav, but I'm not quite sure yet.
Yeah, for Vagers, it's about surviving for more than 20-30 seconds once the engagement starts. Because most teams gather up their cav and they just hit a position, and the Sardine horses just do too much in a very short time, right? So
Yep, yep. The Serenade horses can do like the very short turns, and they run really fast as well. So they can be anywhere you want and do a lot of damage, as you said. So I think, uh, like you said as well, if they're gonna play smart, they're not gonna go straight away like for the flag or anything, but rather just wait until the Serenades get it, and then maybe engage slowly compared to what Serenade would do.
yeah, it's more about taking down the horses than anything else. Because the archers only do so much damage, right?
That's right.
So
I think they are warming up right now and like going over a few drops to see what the situation is. Um, so in any minute now we can actually go live with the stream and you guys can see what's happening.
sadly enough, we don't have any introduction video for Field by the River, but it's an old classic and I'm sure everyone knows the map and the layout, so
Yeah, well, maybe one word. With the tournament that's happening right now, if you're an older player in the scene, then there's one flag that has changed, hasn't it, Ollie?
yes, it's Field by the River is actually Fields by Rivers. They're exact, so
Yeah.
they moved the flag that spawned not at the field to the field, making the map's name true. Okay, so
Yep.
I think we're gonna go live. Their teams are ready and they've restarted. Okay, and here we go. So we can see that Pub is opting for a bit of an AE strategy here.
Yeah,
Lots
sure
of
can
cav,
say
lots of
that.
archer.
Wow, it's no infantry. That's it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, but you can see.
Auxilia doing the same kind of though, aren't they?
Yeah, just one infantry.
Yeah.
And I think this might play somewhat more to Auxilia's strength here with Saranid. Especially since they share the equal amounts of cavalry. So Auxilia will have that infantry on flag. And it's gonna be hard for Pub to set up any crossfire.
Yeah, I agree. And if Alp Aslan can hold out long enough, then he can probably be the hero of this match. Although I really doubt that he's gonna get a kill though. He's more gonna be like the guy just being like the strategic positions and trying to hold whatever he can. So right now he's being called to the flag, but that's not Pub's idea of engagement, I think.
No, it's Pub will need time to set up, and this can play very much into Auxilia's strength right now. They have the hill, and they got the flag spawn that they gambled on. And this is very good for them with flag halfway up. And you can see Pub, they're sending a dismounted cav to deal with the flag racing up.
Yep, so either the cav came in as well, and it's gonna be Alpsaslan and either roaming around the flag, but Nobody is looking at it though.
Ooh, that's a nice first kill by Corey. And this positioning plays very good into pub now, with what they have. But they need the shots to get. They need their shots to hit right now.
Yeah, a lot happening. Pub is staying in the big forest mainly, and they were pressuring the stone bridge as well, so the crossfire of Auxilia is gone. But you got 2 infantry now on flag, so that's gonna be a tough time. Azan is taking the chance to dismount on the flag, but
Yeah.
that's gonna backfire, I think.
It's 15 seconds left, and they really need to get the kills there and quick.
Yeah.
But I think this is gonna take too long. And it's something that we talked about just previously. The fact that... Ooh, that's some really nice shots. Ooh,
Yeah,
with 1
OGL.
second left, they actually win the round. That's a sick clutch there. Quadruple by OGL as well.
Yeah, he came from the stone bridge, he shot down 1 archer, and he just moved up the hill shooting 1 by 1. And like very, very accurate shooting. All his arrows were hits once as he came on the hill, so definitely deserved that recognition right there.
I think Auxilia they had the chance to just leave their infantry alone on the flag and just send their cavs to the archers.
I agree.
And you could
I
see
agree.
that with time, they're actually able to make some work, right?
Yeah, I agree.
You saw in the end, like, that's a lot of kills for the archers. What is it, 5, 6 kills that the archers picked up, and only 2 by the cav. So they really need to step up on pressuring the archers, Auxilia. Because this is a side that Serenade can win 3-0, potentially.
It's gonna be tough now because Conan dropped out, and if I get it right, Conan is actually a commander, so they're gonna have a tough time on Auxilia. But there are other experienced guys in Auxilia that probably can take over as like a second commander in the situation that just presented itself.
Yeah, and now there's an interesting flag too. We can see OGL down here that has a lance with him. This is a great position to pressure the flag. There's no position that Auxilian archers can take that he can't pressure. As you can see, they take OGL in the river and Kane on the right side. So the position at the big tree, where Errol is really pressured right now.
Yeah, and if you look at T, he's moving up as well on the very right side, and so he's cross-firing completely with how Kane and OGL is set up. So the archers again are gonna be doing so much damage.
Yeah, and they're getting the starting kills here, taking down the archers.
Headhunter taking good shots here.
Ooh, that's
gets
a
the
nice double
second
kill.
one. Yeah.
They might actually bring this back now, even with the loss of their commander at the start.
Yep, the Cav is doing a lot of good work, but
The archers
as I
is
said
free
before,
firing.
these Turkish players are really not to be underestimated, as they are top notch in their classes and in their nation.
They still actually have a chance to take this. But Pub's flag is higher, so this will be really hard.
Yeah, it depends how Barbarian
Ooh, that's a nice
Warlord
kill
is
by
handling
Tyke.
it. Yeah, but they got the archers still shooting.
Yeah, it's
10
a
more
3-on-3
seconds.
still. They can make this work. Tyke has to stop Tom and Kane. And that's a nice kill on Headhunter there by Kane.
Yeah, I mean, really nice play from Headhunter. He's got a lot of kills that round and really tough ones as well, like moving Cav and such.
I think an interesting aspect to take into this fight is looking at what Pub does that Auxilia doesn't. They put out their archers and then they run straight up and start fighting. They just let their archers move up and then they go very aggressively. And Auxilia is responding by being passive, so the archers get to shoot a lot from Pub. And as we said before, you can see the work they do. A lot of dismounts. They can get on the flag at the end of the round too. And they can be infantries with their lances as well on the flag.
Yeah, but I mean, look how many cav they have. It's all well and fair to have someone with a handsome flag, but if all cav decide to go for you, then you're gonna have a tough time. I'm sure you can stop one or two, but you can't see everything happening.
Yeah, I
Not every.
just think it's a bad trade-off because if they get down 2 of the archers and it's 1 minute left on the flag, then they're gonna win.
Yeah, that's
Auxilia.
very true. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's true.
Ooh, and now they really have to deal with the archers with the positions Pub has right now.
Yep, OGL went to flag, but then he saw that Pup Eater came in with his his black horse and just dismounted on it, which is actually a nice play here from Pup. They just have that Eater, that one guy who goes on his horsey around the map and just puts himself either on the archer or on the flag, as they've done so far. I think Mitchell might be. No, he's a main calf. Okay, I thought Mitchell was one that did the same thing, but I was wrong. So now the calf are coming in slowly. They're setting up here on Auxilia's side, but the flag is already halfway up. So let's see how Auxilia deals with it.
Yeah, now it's about either dealing with the flag or the archers. And the fight is very split up. But yeah, and you see, that's a really nice initial kill there on Kane.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, and that's a
And
nice kill by Caesar though.
yeah, reversed as well. Caesar got a second hit on Headhunter too, so
They got down both the archers. But
yeah,
it's still a 6-on-6.
yep. So Auxilia with all their spears out, trying to hold out everything that's coming.
Yeah, but their flag is still lower.
Yeah, and I think the calf here of Papes is doing a lot of work. OGL
Yeah.
shooting like a madman in there. He's getting closer and closer to that flag as well here. And I gotta give it to Caesar. He killed the first archer on Auxilia's side, and then he went straight to the second archer and got
Yeah.
the hit on him as well.
And then Corey came to finish it off.
Yep.
But I think you can just look at the score as it was. Where almost all the kills, or well, all the tops on the scoreboard was the archers.
yeah, for sure.
I think they
but
racked
that's
up
what you
over
have.
12 kills in 3 rounds.
That's what you have with Fagers. If you have accurate shooters like that and you just give them the position, then yeah, magic's gonna happen.
They basically took down 1.5 team, so at least equally much as the Cav. And that's really effective usage of their archers. It was like very well done overall.
Yeah, it was both teams kind of did it tactically. There's not one team that I can say like, okay, they did a big mistake. What I would have loved to see, but maybe that's because the rounds are like now changed to 3 instead of what it used to be 4. What I love to see is that people change classes during a round. So if they lose, that they decide like, okay, you go Cav or you go extra archer, and then maybe try something else. Because the teams that are playing right now, they actually prepare a lot for these matches, and by doing trainings matches and such, and they really figure out like, okay, this is what works with us, with the team we have right now, so let's go for that. But sometimes during a live match, then or an official match, it might not work out as your training matches, and then I like to see that call being made, just having an extra class change or something in between there, which I haven't seen in the whole tournament so far. I think. I don't know. Is that a crazy idea, or do you agree with me?
No, it depends on how comfortable you are with having a player switching a class. And also what you want to change up. I think that Auxilia was too afraid to fight, but they proved that they're at least equal in fighting with Pub. That in the fights, when they were, just fighting, they did good, but Pub just had better positions. And if you don't put pressure, you can never gain the upper hand.
Yeah, but you also gotta keep in mind the time frame though, because every time that Pub engaged or Auxilia engaged, the timer was down to 1 minute. So if you really go for the archers and stuff, then I think it should be before 1 minute though. If you get the 1 minute or like the 40-second range, then flag is your only goal, I think. So that upper hand's okay. It might, like we saw it in very first round where OGL just came in and just killed every single one like to the last second. Okay, that was because of upper hand, but chances that that case represents itself again as, I don't know, it really depends on the confidence and accuracy of your players.
Yeah, it was just interesting to see the approach, because some teams, like the 2 infantries on Saranid with javelins and bamboo, and that puts more pressure on flag. And it's harder to deal with the flag, so the cav has more space. But this is of course just some like tactical ideas, of course. It's not something set in stone, and a lot of things can work. It was just my feeling that Auxilia was afraid of fighting more than anything else. Okay, and here we go. I think we're going back into the game. And we can see immediately the Vaegir infantry with 2 shields.
I am trying to look for Vaegirs.
Tomayas. I think Spooky wants 60 arrows. Yeah, he definitely does.
Let me try to find him. Yeah, exactly. Spooky is really spooky with a bow on Vaegir's side. I've played with him and against him, and he's the guy that can shoot from the distance he's shooting right now. Pretty damn accurate, even if you're walking or zigzagging. He just seems to understand how people try to move, and like been playing this game for a long time, so when he's shooting, it's always an issue.
Ooh, and this is an interesting flag now, to see how the teams approach it differently. Auxilia just run 2 archers and want that extra infantry instead.
If you take a look on the castle side, you see that the 5-pub cav are actually moving out like a horde.
Yeah, they've done this in previous training matches, where they all gather up and they deal with this small forest where Spook is.
Also interesting to see is that T went from archer to cav this round though, so let's see how he is doing.
Yeah, you can see the attack coming now, and they might get the quick kill really quicker on Spooky. But they're surviving good, and that's a nice kill on Kane. Putting down the archer.
And they got Spooky out, so now that archer is out, they can actually focus on flag, I think.
Ooh, nice headshot by OGL. Yeah, now it becomes a thick fight here. And Pub is putting down the kills here.
Yeah, but it can still go anyway.
Nice double kill there by Warlord. Ooh, and Core takes down the player on the flag. Ooh, and it's down to a 2-on-2 now.
Yeah, that was a really crucial hit there by OGL. If you didn't have that, then it was a 2v3, which would make all the difference. So they're gonna move slowly to the flag as it's a few seconds still. Yeah. Barbarian Warlord is saving that flag, and I think it would be smart if Headhunter went infantry as well and not stop shooting.
Yeah, and this is a sensitive position they're in right now, with 10 seconds left. It's important that none of these players die if they want to win.
Yeah, so Headhunter's gotta stay on that flag. Let's see if his son can clear it.
Ooh, and that's actually a dangerous stop. But he managed to sneak around, and that's really well played by Auxilia in the end.
Yeah.
It looked very tough at the middle part of the flag, where they went to the big forest and on the flag to fight. But they managed to pull ahead.
I just want to point out what Azan did there at the end is in my opinion really smart. He sacrificed getting hit on his horse there so that OGL could have gone for the extra hit while he was being stopped. But OGL kinda didn't take the situation though, else it might have changed again.
Yeah, you know that OGL missing the free shots. No, he's done really good this match. You can't blame him for a shot like that.
Really good shots right now, so I'm on his side.
Yeah, but there was some early kills that probably could have been communicated away from happening, like on Kane. He got hit first of all. And that extra archer can do a lot. And we saw that with Pub.
Yeah, I agree. So the horde of public enemy is now going through the big forest, led by Azan, I think.
Yeah, I think they're gonna fall back towards flag here.
Yep.
The chances they're gonna set up the same like Auxilia did. But,
I like Dark. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see, because you see the Pub Cav always gathering up, and they're always gonna go for one of the archers at the start. It will be interesting to see if Headhunter and Spooky will be able to stay alive for the first engagement. Especially now that the Saranid archers have very safe positions. Like OGL at the bridge, who can jump down. And Kane up at the gate.
I like what Darklight did as well. He was waiting in the riverside bank to see what's coming up to the big forest before he is in the position that he is right now. And so with that, he can have called everything that's going to big forest. And now I think Pub has the advantage and awareness in where everyone is.
Yeah, and we can see Auxilia tried to move up towards the top, but Pub is aggressively holding them away from reaching to the archers. And you can see Headhunters being pressured by the crossfire now on the flag.
Yeah, and Kane
and they get him down.
Super nice shot there.
Ooh, but that's a nice takedown on Tommy.
Yeah, so it's back and forth again. Yeah.
We can see some really good dismounts coming here though by Auxilia. But Pub is killing more.
Yeah, it's really going back and forth, but it's not much to say about this.
Yeah,
it's
but Auxilia needs the kills here, and they need them quick.
Yeah.
The Saranid flag is higher.
Yeah, and Pub is taking a lot of kills here at the end, and nice work from Sam dismounting and Mitchell getting that kill at the end there as well.
Yeah, and this is a thing that can happen if you start moving a bit too late towards the flag, where Pub had a lot of time to set up and move their cav out into the open and hold aggressively. Auxilia couldn't reach any of their archers. And you could see that Kane and OGL got some dismounts and good kills going.
Yeah, I just like to I'm always like to comment out what's not happening on the kill side, but rather what's happening in the field. And the first kill that Kane got on Headhunter right there was because Black Tie moved in as a solo cav in the big forest, completely distracting Headhunter. So Kane got that not easy shot, but still open shot, which Black Tie was hoping for. So that was a good initiative from Black Tie's side, as well as this dismount on the flag later on, because his horse got hit pretty badly when he moved in that forest.
Yeah, and we're back to the Vigor flag again. This flag is actually really hard to engage on.
I agree, you can do a lot of things on that flag. A lot of things.
You could see what happened when Auxilia didn't deal with the Pub archers here at the top of the tree and the small forest. They just got shot down, and I think Pub did a good thing when they got Spooky down, but they lost Kane in the process. But we'll see now. You can see the Pub cav moving out towards the left again. And Tommy sneaking up behind.
Yeah, so you got Tommy and Black Tie going for Headhunter right now.
Yeah, they're pressuring him very good to make him move down. He's in a very hard position right now.
Yeah, but he gets free shots now again. But OGL's right there to shoot him on the side though.
Yeah, and Asan's pressuring. This is very nice work by Pub here. Splitting them up and getting the one-on-one kills here. And the backstabs. Ooh, that's a nice kill on the flag though. And you can see Auxilias are still raising the flag. And Pub can't stand around doing their duels anymore.
Yeah, Tomias was doing a good job right there until Corey came from a really difficult angle as infantry to keep an eye out. Yeah, that was kind of Kefren's fault because he jumped in the air and you don't do that on the flag. Because your cab is trying to help you, but then you get team kill, of course.
Yeah, unless OGL picks up the shots again, then I think this round is going to
It's
Auxilia.
not looking good. Headhunter getting 2 very nice shots on the OGL right there. Kurtz comes down and finished it up. I'm liking this match so far. I don't know what you can say about it.
It's a lot of action, and I think the teams are playing very well here. The action that's happening, it's... you can see that they're focusing so much on fighting, and the flag fights at the end become very, very hectic.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's such a struggle for the last 10 seconds every round.
Well, it's good, huh? That's why they made the flags, and I think that's why it's just nice to see that they're actually trying to do one objective here and raise the flag, but also pressure the archers, and you get like small fights everywhere, but they're all still like committing to something bigger, which is winning that one round. And what I like to see is that more on pub sides, they kind of sacrifice their horses sometimes just to save a hit or two on the other player or get that extra kill.
Yeah, and we can... One thing I want to mention here, and this is very important, especially for Veigar on this side. Some teams opt to move 15 seconds before the flag spawns towards the hardest flag to attack on, to get the extra time. Auxilia just banked on the flag spawning out here right now. But if it had spawned where pub was last time, they might have been stuck in the same position as before.
I don't like what Auxilia is doing, actually.
No archer on the river.
Yeah, and then they put out Tomias alone. Look, he's gonna... he's aware. Okay. And Spooky wasn't even in position yet, and Tomias is already halfway down the field, so... He's really just getting pressured for no reason at all.
I believe in Tomias.
I believe in him as well.
He got a very handsome white beard. This is some heavy cav aggression here coming in on him.
Yep, so he's
but
trying
you can
to
see they get the dismounts and kill on Corey.
Yeah, Auxilia kind of gets the revenge actually. Tomias was a nice bait.
Yeah, and they get the shots here as well on... They got down the pub infantry.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to the hectic flag fight again.
So Tiki in background holding down Kane as an archer, Spooky holding down OGL, so now it's only Cav and infantry on flag that we need to focus on. And Pub is doing the better work here right now. So now that flag is cleared,
that's a nice shot there by Headhunter.
Oh, yeah. He tried to go for it, but he cancelled a little bit too late. And on Azan, you can't do that. You really need to be very firm in your position. Spooky holding down OGL for the whole time, but Kane shooting him eventually.
Yeah, but that's a Serenade archer trading off for a Veigar archer.
Yeah, you make a point.
And I think the approach that Pub had, where they're very aggressively moving up with their cab and they take the riverbank, might be the best approach.
Yeah, it was a good approach. But I think that round was rather lost on a too early engagement there of Tomias. I think, because he's a main player right now. He's with Kefren. The last round he was only in, so now I actually seen what I've been asking for is that Kefren changed class from Cav to infantry. So now they'll have 2 infantry on flag. Tomias last round was the only infant. He just stood in the middle of the fields, like with Black Tide chasing as a Cav behind him, and Kane and OGL were openly shooting at him for a few seconds. I don't know. I think that was the mistake there, not really anything else, because eventually their archers were pinned down as well.
Yeah, I think this is an interesting thing now, how quickly how quickly Auxilia will get to the flag. Now that they got to infantries, if they can protect their archers, especially Headhunter here, who's done a lot of good job this game.
Yeah, he's been playing good.
And how they'll
Uh,
engage the flag.
But I'm also a fan of Barbarian Warlord. He's been dismounting so much, but just not getting the kills.
It's not always the muscle flexing that matters, Welcome.
I know, that's why I'm pointing it out. Like, he's doing a good job, man.
He actually is.
So the Cav are coming around, and they are gonna go for
The archers.
Big Forest. Yeah, they're all going in Big Forest here for pub.
Ooh, and Spooky getting... Ooh, Mitchell missed the hit on Spooky.
So the
This
fight
is an
is
important
located.
engagement now.
Yep. If they can survive, it's all good. Kefren not surviving on flag, that's huge, because he was one of the 2 infantries.
Yeah, Auxilia need some of the kills here now on flag. Tommy did a nice job there.
Yeah, he did a really difficult hit and managed to land that.
Yeah, to get the inf and the cav.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think Auxilia might be stretched at win. Just a little bit.
Depends if they can hold that flag, maybe. But it doesn't look like it, to be honest. Tiki is low on life and he's gonna try to help out, but what can he do?
Hey, it's 15 seconds and their flag is higher.
Okay, so Tiki dismount.
Oh no.
Yep.
But it was very close, I must say. Surprisingly close.
Yeah, again, it's round after round. But truth be told, I think Auxilia actually has the better infantry, so I'm super excited to see the second half here. The score is 6-2 so far in total, but I can see a turnaround, to be honest. I believe.
You have faith?
I have faith, yeah.
Okay guys, so we're gonna go on a short break and we'll come back very soon and talk a bit about Verloren. See you soon. Okay, guys, and we're back in again. So,
Welcome back.
thank you for saying welcoming back, even though we've been on the same TeamSpeak, man.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the watchers.
I thought we had a relationship, a lovely one. Okay, not going into the game, but going into the next map, we have Verloren. And Verloren is a very closed and fights happen very quickly on Verloren. So
Yeah, it can be, if you play aggressive, this can go very fast, especially with the factions that we have set up right now.
yeah, okay. Teams got ready very quickly, so we're gonna roll into the Verloren introduction video, and then we're ready and set. Okay, and here we go. It looked like the teams were gonna be ready, but we see team killing, and I assume Silver didn't get 2 team kills when it's live before flag spawns.
Maybe they want a challenge, you know? No, yeah, it's not live because you can never predict this when you're trying to stream a match, but sometimes someone has to go to a toilet and still hasn't been returned yet, and things can happen on the TeamSpeak that we don't know of teams, and that was the situation right here. So
You mean that Silver's mad at someone?
it could be someone's raging too much. That happens as well.
Oh, Joe with a bit of Scottish accent.
Yep, for
Oi,
example.
what you doing? Okay, I can't do accents, I'm sorry.
No, we like it.
Okay, and it looks like the teams are ready, so we're gonna go into the match again. And here we go. Okay, so this is some very interesting setups to look at right now. Auxilia is running 5 infantries and 3 cavalry, and no crossbows at all. Not a single one.
That
And
is very interesting.
it looks like Pub has no idea right now what the setup is for Auxilia. They've not been scouted yet. And Pub, they're running a very standard approach, like setup approach. So 2 cav, 4 inf, 2 archers.
Yeah, I think they might switch it up as they would need something. I know that Black Tie can play cav as well, so if it's needed, they might put him as an extra cav. But I think as Nords, you want to go a lot of infantry, don't you?
Yeah, I think this will be a surprise now for Pub. We'll have to see how they react now that Auxilia is coming with 5 inf and 3 cav on the flag. And you can see that Pub is going aggressive here. And this is a very good corner to deal with the extra cav that Auxilia has. Sorry about the game sound.
So small fights happening here.
Ooh, that's a really nice early kill there, taking down one of the archers. Ooh, and they cornered Caesar as well.
And,
this is some very interesting positions to see them fight in, though.
Yeah, Pub's taking it back a little bit, huh?
Yeah, this is an actual comeback. We can see the Auxilia is not out of it yet. They got the all-pike cav. Or so I said, but they're falling down one by one. That was a very nice turnaround by Pub. The little corner they were fighting in.
They initiated it, but then lost. So good cav stopping there as well from the infantry on Pub's side. And, yeah, we'll play it. We'll play. That's all I can say.
That corner is very hard for the cavalry. And we could see that their cavalry, they got 1 kill only. And you need the cav to get some space. And like for this specific flag, when it spawns in the Nord spawn, You can't face Nords on the right side of the alley there. It's a suicide. And the pub played that well by, you know, hiding around the corners and letting Auxilia think they could step up to the flag. And then turning to engage.
I kind of think that Auxilia should have picked like one archer now, though, at least. Just said like, okay, just put some pressure somewhere by having a machine gun, a crossbow kind of style.
We'll see if they can do. We'll see if they do that, because as far as I know, you're not allowed to swap players during the sets unless they disconnect.
No, but I mean, just someone change class. That's what I'm trying to point out. Like if I don't know, Kefren would start shooting or something instead of being infantry. Because I think that could have like given that extra edge though. Although OGL has been shooting like a really madman tonight, so maybe he would have been down that crossbow anyway, and then it would have been a waste of a class.
Yeah. I don't like the aggression here by Auxilia right now. They need to give their cavalry space to engage. But you see that Black Tide and Tommy is blocking off the access that they have.
Yeah, and the pub scav is now coming back,
Oh yeah,
but
the
they
pub
get stopped.
scav is splitting up a lot. That's a nice dismount on Corey there. This can go very well for Auxilia if they get some more kills in here.
Yeah, but they're tunnel visioning a little bit here, Auxilia. They're not looking around them that much.
Yeah, they need some trade-off here, but they're just not finding it. And Pub is playing very well here. You can see Silver snagging up all the kills. Styling a lot.
He's gotten, in 2 rounds, he's gotten 7 kills. That's very impressive.
That's almost half a team per round.
Yeah. And he got the 8.
Yeah, so half a team a round. Now he just has to keep it
not
up, right?
bad. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I just think the position that they were fighting in, again, it's like in the alley, it's a little corner. And the cav can only go in once, and they have to go a whole alley away, right? Before turning back to get another hit in.
Yep, that's true. They can do the little turnarounds, but if they do it whilst middle in the fights, then they probably get shot anyway. So
yeah, and you see there's jabs too.
Yeah. So they kind of have to run through. Shame though, because Swati with the long old bikes, they can really make the difference. But as you said, they're not picking the right corners to fight. They really need to go in the open instead of the closed archer spots.
Yeah, I mean, imagine the flag if it spawns down in the middle now. There's a lot of room for cav to go around there. And they need to fight in places like that. The market is also a very big and open space.
Yeah. If you fight in the right place.
Yeah, and you can see Corey getting cocky here. Yeah, he got a little smack on the cheek there.
Yeah. A little pat on the back.
Yeah, he's a pajama cav after all, right? And his good night helmet. Ooh, and we see Auxilia taking the same engagement here again. Okay,
so
they learned from last time.
Now. Yeah, they're gonna back off and just take the shots they have already. Or fake it, as I can see.
No, they're gathering up before moving, it seems. They just have to be careful not to get caught in a corner again. Because if Pub holds where the main entry is, then they can still keep them there.
They're gonna do the same. I don't see how else they're gonna reach the flag in time here. Backing off a little so the archers have a longer and tougher shot to take now.
Yeah, they're moving up though.
So now if they fight there, they kind of open up the middle of the alley for the cav to come in and help, but it won't be enough, I think.
Yeah, they need some kills here. They've gotten some good hits, but it's just too much armor right now, I think. Auxilia, they're actually getting some very nice kills here.
Yeah, so pushing forward and Tiki holding on in the back there. He's a master dueler and he's got some records on a lot of tournaments in dueling.
Dude, that's a good kill by Black Tide to pull it up.
Corey gonna help out Taiki in the back there, so...
Ooh, that's actually a really nice kill by Tyke there.
Yeah, 1v1 you don't want to face that guy. He's just really, really good with one-handed weapon or two-handed weapon for that fact.
Oh, and that's
Just riding in there.
yeah, putting the death there on, I think.
Yeah.
On Outbassland there.
Really wants to get that hammer kill.
Yeah, man, the hammer kill.
The axe kill, sorry, I misspoke.
About that hammer kill. Maybe tomorrow will come or something.
I'm waiting for the hammers to come out. But I won't see them in this set though.
Yeah, but I think Pop has been playing well overall, and Auxilia are falling for wanting to be aggressive with their free cav, but not being patient enough.
They're doubting too much, that's what I think. It's just go with one strat, it doesn't work, okay, try another. And they just had like, especially...
Disconnected. Channel switch.
Sorry.
That's okay. Especially from the last round, they just pushed in, then they backed out, and pushed in that alley again, and really, really doubting. So, as Nords, I really want to see Auxilia just stormtroop it with 8 infantry and just hammer it down, something like that. Would be nice to see.
You and your hammers, man. That's all I gotta say.
I got one at home, okay? I practice in real life.
Wait, you smack people with hammers at home?
I won't go into details.
I'm not sure what you do in Belgium, but you know. It sounds very dangerous, I think.
It's either a hammer or a bow, that's how we do it in Belgium.
What? Say again?
A hammer or a bow, and that was referring to Caius and Leroux being archers as well.
Yeah. So you're the hammer guy and they're the bow guys.
Yeah, I'm the hammer guy.
You're the hammer guy.
Yeah, with
Don't
all
say
out
it proudly,
spells.
man. You're a dirty public hammer in a corner.
I'm a hammer guy.
Yeah, you're that guy who stands in a bush and sneaks up behind in public. While people are changing music on, you know, like Spotify,
you know,
right?
Don't you know that's pro style of playing? I mean, you gotta appreciate the guys that do it.
I don't appreciate it, man.
Okay, so score so far would be 9-2.
Yeah.
Okay, and that means that we have the last set, but it won't really change the score as much as Public Enemy has pretty much won it already, haven't they?
Yeah, they won this match, but you can still play both for tactical reasons and for the extra rounds. And I think it's also nice to end a match in a friendly, old-fashioned play all rounds way.
Absolutely, absolutely, I agree.
If nothing else, you pay respect to the opponents.
Yeah, well, depends on the weapons they take now, huh? With Nords, you can do some funky stuff. So if they really like have the mentality of we got nothing to lose, then
maybe they'll relax a bit more.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I really see Auxilia taking a few rounds back now, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's their last match now, right? So...
I think so. I would need to check the rules again, but I think if they fall out, they might actually drop back to the ECL.
Oh, you dropped down to the ECL then? Wasn't that for the qualifiers?
Yeah, this is the qualifiers, and it's like
no,
the
I
last
mean the qualifier
match.
for the actual tournament.
I think like because they are in their like the guy that wins the team that wins now goes through and to the knockout, and the one that loses I think gets invited to ECL nonetheless. But
okay.
I'm not 100% sure on this, so don't quote me. I need to check the rules myself. Don't quote him.
Make some pictures with what he says.
and
Post
like
them
a voice
Imgur.
track under it. um, yeah, no, but so I think they still get a shot though, but no, 100%. So if else, we need to make a complaint to the admins because
Yeah,
this cannot
Volcom.
be anyone.
I'm complaining. Oh man, OGL is shutting down the interview. Guys, you need to spam his Steam. Okay, spam OGL's Steam. Make sure he knows that he has to come to the interview. He's covering all bases here, okay, but... Okay, it seems like the teams are getting ready. Are you sleeping still, Volcom?
I am here, man. I'm just watching what's happening, and yeah, like you said, it seems they are close to ready. It's just Auxilia that needs a few more seconds to organize. So meanwhile, Baba's team killing each other. Have you seen everyone being played on the bench?
I think so. Yes. Pub doesn't
Yeah.
have a too big of a roster when it comes down to active people playing, at least.
Yep.
Basically all that's been here are the ones who's playing.
Yep, and they had yes, I'm looking at it as well. So right now it looks like Caesar is benched and OGL, the archer that made a lot of kills. On Auxilia side, I haven't seen Arrowha play. I think he might have unstable ping, which he has sometimes. And next to that, Conan is benched as well. He's the guy that dropped out in the very first set. And
Wasn't
so
he
they were
commanding?
I got corrected. It was Kefren that's actually
Oh.
commanding. Yeah. So someone gave me a small tip on Steam saying that.
Alright. We're just waiting for the teams to get ready for the last set, guys, so... They're just doing their drops and stuff right now.
I think this one might be live.
No. Unless one lonely inf is running up in middle. Who knows? They might be sending Tomius on a ninja mission. Man, they've sent him everywhere. Poor chap.
Maybe the TeamSpeak dropped and they just decided to go for it.
And now we'll get all 8
no.
kills?
This doesn't really look like it's live.
No, it's definitely not live. Okay,
so public enemy starting out as Swaria and Auxilia going as Nords. I'm expecting a lot from Auxilia here, so I'll keep my eyes on them.
Yeah, and we can see that Pub is going for a similar build to Auxilia that they were running, but they have that one archer now.
Yep, and oh, I got the names messed up. On Auxilia's side, they're going with 4 infantry. I think they did 2 cav because of the javelin drop that is pretty much known nowadays. And the 2 archers, which is Spooky and Headhunter, which are really good archers, but I might have actually traded in another inf instead of one of them. If it was me being an Auxilia. We'll see how they play out though.
We can see since it's only one archer on, one crossbow on Pub.
If Auxilia pushes up right now, they can catch them off though, but they're being a little late.
Ooh, that's actually a nice shot there by Spooky on Corey. I didn't catch the end tail of it, but the actual shot. But
Spooky was standing in the corner, shot all the way up to the tree where another
Corey
archer would be.
Corey at the other tree.
Yep. So he was turning around Corey to go back to his team, but on the transition, Spooky got the shot. So nice one. So Pub is leaning to the right as they don't want to fight the Nords on the left, but now they go back left though.
I think their biggest chance is to back off more and not be too aggressive.
I think they're waiting for their calf to come in. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
there's only one man. Only one cow now.
Well, the calf then.
Yeah.
Tiki trying to find the opportunity to help out here. And he does that with a nice bump. But Barbarian Warlord comes in as well.
You can see Pub getting a lot of things done here when the fight actually starts.
Yep.
And I think a good thing to note is Kane is doing a great job with dealing with the cab. And Silver is actually pulling through here again. But still, it's a 3-on-2 and okay, 2-on-2 now. They definitely still have a chance here, Auxilia.
So Kane is gonna watch for that calf. And Silver's gonna take the fight.
Yeah. This is a hard situation and they really need to get on the flag to not... Okay, Silver got a nice kill there. Yeah, I think Pub got the round.
Silver, but Kane should switch weapon. I don't know what he's trying to do here.
Maybe he's preparing for drops right now.
Well, he's got the opportunity.
Yeah, in the middle of a flag situation. Priorities, right? But that was very good by Pub, and you can see Tyke wrapping up 5 kills there and Spooky
Yeah.
too. But it's just not always enough. You need the rest of the team to pull through too. And
yeah.
we can understand
with
motivation and stuff if the match is lost, but you can see that some of them are trying very hard still.
Yeah, I think Auxilia is really trying to do their best though.
Ooh, and this is an interesting engagement here. We see the Pub Cav coming in right now.
Yeah, they're trying to do some, but the other Cav is coming in as well here and really trying to do some work.
Yeah, you can see Pub actually getting the kills here.
Corey got a lot of hits on so far. He's doing an amazing job as a Cav. And Pub absolutely playing superb in that alley.
Are they intentionally sharing the kills to make the scores look even?
I think they might. You'll see it right at the end. If Black Tide doesn't get the kill, then he's probably...
Yeah. Is it a conspiracy against Black Tide? We gotta know, man.
The
You see Michelle
conspiracy of Black
sneaking it
Tide.
up? It might
Yeah,
be
I'm
a
looking
conspiracy.
straight at him.
Are they giving it? Yeah. Okay, they're sharing the kills. Is
They
it confirmed?
definitely are. Yeah.
It's confirmed.
we got a theory going here.
I could almost hear Black Tide's voice
Saying like,
asking
yeah,
for the kill.
yeah, please.
Yeah. Auxilia is going very aggressive now.
Can I just point out that Silver has been playing superbly on Forlorn?
He really has. And he did his job at least on Cyrenida's infantry too.
Yeah, and he just gets the kills. I mean, you can just do your job and not get kills, which is fine too, but he did both. Really good play of him so far.
We can see Kefren doing a sneaky backstab here. But they've already left the tunnels.
So just a few chaff throw-offs right now.
Yeah, but Pop has a good advantage here with a crossbow. And you can shoot the guys that are throwing. Pretty accurately, at least.
Nothing major happening and just weighing off, and as soon as the first hit is gonna land, like the whole team is gonna jump onto each other.
Yeah, we can see the Cav is coming in now. I think the fighting will
So
start.
right now that fight is, yeah.
Yeah, but your Cav is getting stuck here. And Auxilia might actually get some really nice early kills here.
A lot of kills going back and forth here.
Yeah, but here comes the the Sweden infantry health.
Yeah, Auxilia really not looking behind him at all, and the infantry of Bab is just switching non-stop and getting those kills.
I think it's too much armor as well. You have to do something to kill the infantry, so might have just been too much.
Headhunter here being the last guy in the alley.
Oh, Mitchell being one.
Mitchell.
Does that actually add to the final score?
Yeah,
In the
it does.
statistics?
Yeah, it does.
I hope he...
Well,
well, I don't
but
hope,
it was
but
funny.
he might get like 19 kills now, you know, and not get on the top of the scoreboard.
Yeah, but he gets the credit,
The
though. That's
berserker.
more important.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so that was it.
Yeah, we got Corey coming in for an interview.
Oh, nice.
So we'll see them jump in just a second.
User joined your channel.
Hello,
Hello.
Kane is coming as well, which is
Alright.
be prepared.
So how did it
We
feel?
have prepared.
Sorry, what was
How
that?
did it feel?
It was
Just to
okay,
win.
I guess. Yeah. good.
Let's
Good
wait a
thing-
little bit.
I mean,
for,
it's-
let's
yeah.
wait.
User
Sorry to
joined your
interrupt.
channel.
Let's wait for Kane. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Welcome, Crab.
We can hear both thoughts.
Oh,
Alright. Maybe repeat that, Corey, if you can for us.
well, I guess it was good enough. It was a bit. There was a couple of rounds on the second half of field, which didn't go as smoothly as we hoped. But I
Which
mean, they
one-
are a good team, so
Which one did you guys enjoy the most? Field by the River or Valorant?
I enjoyed Field by the River the most, but that's because I played 2 sets and not just one.
But you guys did very good with being aggressive with your cavalry on the field by the river.
Well,
You
we've
went-
got some very good cav, so I think we can rely on them to do quite a bit of work when we do use them.
yeah, it's we're trying to be better at using mobs of cav to take things down.
Yeah.
Quite early in trainings, we struggled with cav coordination, so it's something we did work on quite a bit, I guess.
Yeah, we could see you guys like stim up together and just go for
Yeah, it
one
was
of the
very.
archers.
Azan's
Very
a glorious
physical.
leader.
I like that reference.
Our glorious Corey, maybe?
I can't
yeah.
agree with that now.
You could clearly see that on Field by the River every time that the cav would just surpass everything, just come from the back, and then I mean, it seems like Azan, I think, was commanding, and then called like, "That's the guy we're gonna go for," and all cav would just rush on that. Or am I wrong?
No, you're right.
No, you're roughly right. We're basically just group up on Azan and then do his bidding from there. But I would like to say as well, Auxilia's cav were actually surprised. Maybe not surprisingly, but they were quite good as well and did play well today. Like they caused a lot of problems. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, they like traded with you very well, and there were so many hectic flag rounds actually that you clutched.
Yeah, that's kind of why I feel by the rivers either really fun to play or just really stressful. Mostly a mix of both.
Yeah, you gotta plan ahead a lot and move quickly, I feel.
I think because we didn't really plan a lot today, that it was quite stressful sometimes. Like we didn't really coordinate quite well. Sometimes we just got couched in the back because the cav wasn't really called specifically or something. So like quite hectic.
It's too. You're just saying that though because of that one death you
No,
had with OGL.
twice. OGL didn't call it twice.
Yeah, it was on the flag at the Vager side, right? On the small forest.
And also in the big forest on the.
Yeah, on the big
Sorry,
forest, I
sorry.
mean.
Yeah, and
Kane
also
dies
on
to
the
a
flag.
couch lance and screams at OGL
Nah,
for
nah.
like 3 rounds
He was
straight.
like, there's cav incoming, so I saw 3 cav in front of me, so I was looking at them, and then apparently he was talking about the cav in my back.
Here we go, guys.
Weird.
Pub is disbanding.
Yeah, exactly. Or just choose a new leader.
A more glorious one, or is there any more glorious than OGL?
Nah, I think we should vote like probably silver or something.
OGL's a tyrant and rules with an iron fist. There's no way we could get a new leader.
That's hard, man. That's hard. At least you're doing well, so.
I like to give a bit of credit to you as well, Corey, on Forlorn. Absolutely loved how you blocked in under Gav and just Like, you didn't run through and then did a circle and come back, but you really stayed in the fight and looked for opportunities. So that was a really nice play on your side, man.
Thank you.
I don't have anything for you, Kane.
Yeah, this is the first time Corey's actually been useful, so nice job, Corey.
Cheers, Kane.
All we can remember is you being couched, Kane. I'm sorry.
Yeah, didn't you remember that I killed this guy with a lance in infantry? Come
No,
on.
I didn't see anything.
Was
Oh,
it-
Of course not.
Was it before or after you got couched?
Oh, yeah, I got couched first round, so after.
No, you were on some semi-infantry duty though on Valoran, Auxilia,
Of course. of
getting the
course.
oil pike.
Yes, mate, yes. I was supposed to stop the cav, and I thought, well, I can't keep reloading my crossbow, swapping up my old pike, and then stopping them. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going in.
Yeah, and then we saw a black tide stopping Cav instead.
No, I stopped two, at least. Probably.
Probably.
Most, at most.
It's okay, Kane. We had low expectations for you, anyways.
Did you guys expect to win this one, or did you
Yeah.
think it was gonna
Yeah.
be? Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
expect to win. I mean, don't get me wrong, Auxilia, like I say, good. Like some of those archers pulled off some good shots, really good
Yeah.
shots, and their cav are really solid as well. But no, we did expect to win. Like, to be honest, I think overall, like last week when we played against Kerr, we were quite disappointed with performance there at times. To be honest, I think we could have done a lot better.
Yeah.
There were a lot of close rounds, I think, from what I remember. So no, we did expect to win.
So
We
after
expected it to be messy, to be honest, but
Yep.
did expect to pull through. Yeah.
and so after today's match, are you guys confident to go to the knockout stage with the competitors that are in it already, or do you have like doubts on some teams?
I'm
I
not
th-
actually sure who's gone through. I haven't been tracking it, to be honest.
I think
but
it's Kurwa, Muki, Unity maybe, and NWO probably. I don't know.
yeah,
I
mean,
and Degenerated, I think, is in there as well.
yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
quite
think-
comfortable. I think.
I think Kerr was still probably the strongest team, and I
Yeah.
don't even think I don't think we, like I say, we did okay against Kerr. I think we could have done better maybe on a better day. I'm fairly confident we can at least get a few more wins,
Goal was top 3 at least,
as long as we don't fuck up.
like today.
Yeah, as long as you don't get couched, huh? Then it's all fine.
We didn't really have a proper warm up today. Like I said we should just go over the tactics.
Excuses.
And then OGL said, nah, we don't need it. So next time I'm gonna force OGL to do it. So I'll be prepared with couches in the back and everything.
The true story is that everyone was warming up except Kane.
No, you
Yeah,
were warming
that's-
up on IG Battlegrounds,
That's more like
Yeah,
a
it's
true
an
and
old
it was
story.
full. Come on.
Ali, you want to take it?
Sorry?
Alright, I don't have any more questions though. Do you still have some?
Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, thanks Kane and Corey for the interview, and I got just
Yes.
one more thing to add, just to the stream in general. Guys, we're gonna, for the next week in the quarterfinals, it would be very nice if you guys could write on Tail Worlds and tell us what match you want to be streamed. Once the fixtures are out, of course.
Pub.
You heard it here first, pub.
It's the obvious answer.
So we're just gonna stream
So much
Battlegrounds, you mean?
flair in one team. I mean,
That's been decided.
Yes.
Yes,
Bladecast will now be pop streamer.
for sure.
Loyal.
Okay, guys, so, yeah,